We have Councilman Ricky Templer. We're going to talk to him about Grand Island low-lying areas because that's the big concern. But let's start with Sheriff Joe Lopinto. A lot of people watch storms like this and they want to know, will their property be safe? What about people, I guess, casing neighborhoods or looking to do something not good? Because unfortunately, it's the world that we live in today.
Well, there is no mandatory evacuation. In fact, there's not a voluntary evacuation for most of Jefferson Parish. So people will be home, people will be watching their own community, and we don't expect any type of interruption of service with the Jefferson Parish Sheriff's Office. So if anybody sees anybody suspicious out there, just call us through 911. As always, we'll be there very quickly in order to investigate who that person is. We ask everybody to stay inside the house over tonight and then tomorrow. The weather's going to be bad. If we can keep them off the street, we can make sure that we can keep Jefferson Parish safe.
Really quickly, what about people who drive down flooded streets? Is that something that your deputies can try to prevent? Because that leads to a lot of cars getting ruined and homes getting ruined if we do deal with a flooding event.
Well, we try, as soon as we have flooded streets, we notify what streets are flooded in order for the parish to come out and put barricades out. Unfortunately, we have 430,000 people that have vehicles, and they have way too many streets for 50 to 75 officers to be able to patrol all of them. I don't have the ability to be at the corner of every single street in order to write those tickets. That's an unfortunate situation. It's not something that I'm necessarily proud of, but it's just the reality. We ask people not to do it. We ask people to use common sense, not because it's against the law, but it's about being a good neighbor. We know that vehicles put water on people's properties. We hope the water stays low enough where it's not going to put water into people's properties, and that's what we hope we can continue.
All right, Sheriff Joe Lopinto. Let's go to Councilman Ricky Templer here. We just talked about Grand Isle. It seems like the most immediate threat for this parish right now is Grand Isle, Lower Lafitte, and Barataria.
Correct, and Crown Point. You know, right now, Grand Isle is without power. We said that a little earlier. It was inundated with some tidal surge earlier around 2, 3 o'clock today. Talking to the Mayor Commodell and Chief Lane Landry, they actually using 15 temporary pumps to pump out the water that inundated the island right now and dealing with the power outage. Let
me ask you this, because a lot of people watching this have this question. And you've been a state representative, you've been a parish councilman. Why don't people leave that area? Not that you have a crystal ball, but you're asking people to leave Grand Isle and low-lying areas, and some people just say, I'm not going anywhere. Why is that? Why are people so hesitant to leave their property when they're told to do so?
Well, you know, one of the problems is, like, we haven't had a major storm since 2012, which was Isaac. Okay, so a lot of people think the light storms, they can just ride out and deal with the issues. You know, until they don't have power, until they don't have ice, until they don't have running water, they think they can handle the issues.
And they can't if those things happen. If roads get blocked and they lose power and they're stuck, they can't. This is why mandatory evacuations are issued.
And then one of those issues is absolutely right, is that all of a sudden in Grand Isle, when Highway 1 is inundated with water, you're totally cut off from escaping.
Right. One way in, one way out. Councilman Ricky Templer, we appreciate your time. Thank you very much. That's the latest here from the Emergency Operations Center in Jefferson Parish. We'll bring you all the updates as Barry starts to make his way ashore sometime early Saturday morning.